Welcome primary 6. We are going on and everybody up. Yes, unit 4. Yes, today we're going to talk about lesson 4. Okay, look at this. Yes, and try to guess what are we going to talk about. Yes, we are going to talk about excellent. We are going to talk about water. We are going to talk about water. So lesson 4, yes, water. Yes. Okay, all of us know that water is very important for life, and we can't live we can't live without waters. Yes, so today we're going to talk about water and its shapes. All of you know that water has three shapes: solid, like this, solid, liquid, gas. Solid, liquid, gas. Yes. How can we get fresh water? Yes, we get fresh water through the water cycle. So we are going to talk about the water cycle. Yes, we said what is the meaning of cycle? Yes, Daura, like this. Okay, we get fresh water through the water cycle. Over and over again, water moves from the oceans, yes, and the rivers to the clouds. Then it falls on the land as rain or snow and moves back into the oceans and rivers. Then the cycle begins again. So how does the water cycle work? Yes, الwater in the rivers and lakes في الريفرز والoceans والseas في البحار. Yes, it moves to the yes it moves to the clouds. It moves to the sky. Then it falls again in the shape of rain or snow, and moves back into the oceans and the rivers again. Okay. Okay. The water cycle has four parts. Yeah, four parts like this. Four parts or four steps. Yes. The first part is evaporation. Like what you see. Yes. What is it? Yes, it's water vapor. Okay, let's talk about evaporation. Consider this is a river or a sea, and this is the water. Okay? And this is the sun. When the sun is hot, it makes the water hot also. Like after the water becomes hot, what happens? Yes, the water evaporates. The water what? Evaporates, تتبخر, yes, and becomes what? Becomes a water vapor, and it becomes a water vapor, بخار, yes. Okay. After the vapor becomes cold, لما الفيبر ده يبرد هنا in the sky, yes, it becomes what? It becomes small drops of water. طيب what step is it? الستيب دي او البارت الجزء ده we call it what? We call it condensation. Yes, condensation. So again, the first part is evaporation. Evaporation means when the sun makes the water hot, the water evaporates. تتبخر, and becomes water vapor. After that, the second part is condensation. What happens after the evaporation or the vapor? Yes, it gets cold. بعد ما الفيبر البخار ده يبرد, yes, we said it turns into يتحول لدروبس اوف ووتر, small drops of water. طيب الستيج او البارت ده بنسميه ايه؟ condensation. Okay. After the small drops of water دي, after they form the clouds, بتشكل الكلاودز السحب, we call this precipitation. When the clouds are very heavy, لما الكلاود بتبقى تقيلة, بسبب الووتر والدروبس اوف ووتر اللي فيها. yes they fall down بتسقط in the shape of rain في شكل rain أو snow جليد. so we call it precipitation الترسيب. لما الووتر دروبس أو الدروبس اوف ووتر بتتجمع في الكلاود yes كده هي بتعمل precipitation ترسيب. and after that it falls down بتسقط in the shape of rain like this or snow أو جليد. yes after that the fourth step or the fourth part الجزء الرابع. yes after the water comes back لما بتنزل في شكل rain الرين ده بينزل فين؟ في الريفرز والليكس تاني. بينزل في الريفرز والليكس again and this is what we call collection. yes الووتر من السكاي من خلال الكلاودز السحب. yes when it falls down لما بتسقط في شكل rain أو snow it goes back بترجع للسي أو الريفر and this is what we call collection. Okay, so here again, the water cycle has 4 parts. The first part we said is evaporation. Yes, when water is hot, it evaporates. لما الووتر بتبقى hot, it evaporates. This means it changes from a liquid into a gas. بتتحول من liquid اللي هي الووتر لجاز اللي هو what we call it. Yes, الwater vapor. So الجاز ده اللي هو الwater vapor. We call it water vapor and moves into the air. The next part of the water cycle is condensation. When water vapor gets cold, it turns into small drops of water. لما الفيبر ده يبقى very cold in the sky يبرد. yes it turns into small drops of water. These become clouds. بعد كده drops of water بتبقى cloud. When the clouds become very heavy لما الكلاود دي بتبقى heavy تقيلة they cause the next part of the water cycle اللي هو precipitation الترسيب. Rain and snow are two kinds of precipitation. طيب precipitation الترسيب ده بينزل في شكل rain أو snow. طيب the final part of the cycle is collection. ايه collection? water from precipitation goes into the earth تنزل الأرض and into rivers و lakes and oceans بترجع تاني للrivers وال lakes وال oceans. people use this water for drinking too. نبتدي نستخدم الووتر دي for drinking. Okay, so repeat after me these words. Number 1, cycle, evaporation, water vapor, condensation, precipitation, collection. Yes, let's go to page 37. yes, ask and answer in exercise C. Number 1, what is the water cycle? What is the water cycle? Easily, it is the steps of changing water from solid into a liquid or gas. Again, it's the steps of changing water تحول المية from a solid into a liquid or gas. Okay, number 2, which part of the water cycle has water vapor? ايه البارت اللي في الووتر سايكل بيتكون لي فيه water vapor? yes, evaporation. yes. Number 3, what are 2 kinds of precipitation? الprecipitation بينزل في شكل ايه؟ rain and snow. Excellent, good. Exercise D, fill in the diagram. هنكمل البارتس بتاعت الووتر سايكل دي. precipitation ولا evaporation, condensation, collection. Look at number 1, where is it? yes, it's evaporation. دي الستيب number 1 evaporation. Step number 2, condensation. Step number 3, precipitation. Can you see the rain? yes, precipitation. Number 4, collection. لما الووتر ترجع تاني للسي أو الريفر we call it collection. تجمع. yes. Okay, primer 6. By this way we have finished. I hope that you got it and that the lesson was easy, and thank you.